Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 of my Collecta dinosaur tube collection. And all the positive feedback I had about part 1, just keep that in mind as you're watching this part 2. So starting this off, I'd like to start off with Spinosaurus right here. Easily one of my favorite Spinosaurus little minifigures right here. Very accurately portrayed. Well, somewhat. You can see the head right here, and then the long neck, and then the shape of the sail. I really appreciate how accurate the shape of the sail is right here. And then the tail right here, pretty long, but from the most recent images I've seen of accurate Spinosaurus, its tail looked more like that of an eel rather than a crocodile tail. Yeah, this tail looks a little bit more crocodilian-like, but still I really appreciate how short the back legs are compared to the front legs. Yeah, I really love the accuracy that they put into these figures. Yeah, the Spinosaurus figure is especially appreciated. The head, the teeth, the eyes, the tongue, the neck, and then the body. You see those large claws at the end of its front legs right there, and then short back legs with its long tail. And then the view of the other side. Yeah, kind of a light brownish color with some hints of a mossy green color splashed here and there, with a light tannish underbelly right there. Yeah, easily one of my favorite and most accurate Spinosaurus figures right here. And then we got one of my favorite dinosaurs, a Velociraptor right here. Yeah, it's a feathered Velociraptor. You can see its head right here with the teeth, and you can see its tongue right there. You can see its claws right here on its arms, and then its back legs with its toe claws right there. And then you see the feathers at the end of its tail. Really like this figure, however, not much of a paint job. It's a bit shady here and there, but other than that, I actually really like this one. Very nice Velociraptor figure, which also needs a base plate to stand up to keep its balance right here. And then we got, I'm not sure how to pronounce this one. It's either Giganotosaurus or Giganotosaurus. I grew up pronouncing it Giganotosaurus. Didn't start hearing it pronounced Giganotosaurus until Jurassic World Dominion. But yeah, everyone's been changing the pronunciations of dinosaur names lately. But I grew up pronouncing it Giganotosaurus, and it is famous for being among some of the largest terrestrial predators on the planet, right behind Spinosaurus, but right in front of Tyrannosaurus. And I really like this one. Very nice details. You can see the body creases and all that, just like with all the figures. A very accurately shaped head right there. You can see the mouthful of teeth right there, and then you can see the eyes. And I appreciate how this one has a smaller spikes compared to Jurassic World's Giganotosaurus, which had very exaggerated features. But this one's a bit more accurate. Right here you can see the neck right there, and you can see its arms with its 3 claws, and then its powerful legs with its large feet, and then that long tail, kind of a greenish color with a lightish yellow underbelly, and some dark black stripes faded here and there. And then this one also requires a base plate to help it stand up and keep balance. One of my favorite Giganotosaurus figures, probably one of the only ones that I have so far. And now we're coming here to Ankylosaurus right there. Again, I hear it pronounced Ankylosaurus or Ankylosaurus, but I grew up pronouncing it Ankylosaurus. Its head looks very dragon-like if you ask me. Right here you can see the bony armor that it has along with its clubbed tail, and then its short, powerful legs. Kind of a light brown color with some dark red markings here and there on its head, and stripes across its back all the way leading to his tail. His reddish clubbed tail right here. A very cool Ankylosaurus figure. And then we got, I believe this one is Lopploon right there. This figure is actually pretty small compared to the other figures, but I think it's pretty cute. Yeah, very nice details right here. A light tannish underbelly with some yellow on the sides, and then black markings all across its back and on its flippers right here. You can see the head, you can see the eyes along with the teeth. And you see its flippers and its tail, but I really love the stripe markings and spots that are all very solid black. Very nice detail to this little Lopploon. And then we got the Amargasaurus right here, Amargasaurus, which was a long neck sauropod which was famous for these long spikes that came out of the back of his neck. You could see his head with his long neck. See those spikes coming out in 2 rows right there, and then kind of fused together right here in the midsection. And you could see the tail right here. You could see the legs and the body. Kind of a light greenish color with a yellowish underbelly and kind of reddish brown stripe markings here and there, as well as on the spines and on the back. Very nice little Amargasaurus figure right there. And then we got, I believe this one is a Torosaurus right here, a ceratopian. Very long horns right here, the very round, smooth frill right there. See the horns and the beak and the eyes. You see those markings on its skull, on the frill right there. Roundish black, kind of white around the frill too, but the rest of it is kind of a yellowish color. So you see the legs and the tail. Very nice Torosaurus. And then we got the Apatosaurus, easily one of my favorite Apatosaurus figures. Like I've said many times before and will continue to keep on saying, very nicely, accurately portrayed designs of these dinosaurs. See the long neck, the powerful body, and then the long tail with the powerful legs right there. You see the spikes running down its back right there. You can see the head, kind of a whitish underbelly, but the rest of it is a dark gray, and even darker gray along the spine right here. So you got the Apatosaurus right here. And then we got the Quetzalcoatlus right here. Black beak right here with kind of pinkish colored eyes, and you can see the crest on its head, the long neck, and then he appears to be standing on the ground, so his wings are kind of bunched up like that for walking. You see his back legs right there, and you can see the tail, kind of a light brown with grayish wings right here, and kind of a lighter brown underneath the neck, and a bluish color, bluish grayish color like the wings on the back of the neck. Yeah, a very nice Quetzalcoatlus figure. And then finally we got the Brachiosaurus figure right here. See its incredibly long neck with its small head right here. You see the powerful legs and then the long tail. Whitish underbelly with a kind of a grayish green color. So this one's probably one of the taller of the mini Brachiosaurus figures that I have right here. So yeah, I hope you kept in mind everything I said in part 1 while you were watching part 2. Absolutely love these dinosaurs. Love how accurately portrayed and designed they are. Really love them. Really love the paint jobs as well. So that's it for part 2. So stay tuned for part 3.